studio. Brett Moyer, and this is very exciting because the month of May, you're celebrating and saluting at the same time.
Saluting the heroes, yeah. And we've got some special pricing for the military. And what's going on different at Karl Chevrolet is we are also extending that to spouses or anybody in the household.
Yeah, which we want to make sure that's very clear, because it's not just the people that are serving the military. Boy, they appreciate the people that serve the military, but those that support them is what you're helping too.
And
right?
that's going above and beyond what GM is doing, correct?
Exactly, 100%.
All right. So, what are some of the incentives that you're helping out the military with?
Well, you get an additional $500 just for that, besides the supplier pricing, which both of those are huge. Yeah.
Right. So again, that is something above and beyond the extra $500 on select models, and this is an exclusive of Karl Chevrolet.
Yes.
We want to make sure that is being pointed out as well. So again, if you are in the military, a spouse or in the same household of a military personnel, this is applicable to them.
Absolutely. And you don't have to be a spouse as long as you're in the same household. We will extend that also.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
I have never heard of that happening before, like that, to that extreme.
Right.
But that is so cool. But then something else you have going on too, one thing that people really got excited about is when you hear about being able to buy a vehicle for the same price that the people that work there can buy the vehicle for. I don't know if you get better than that.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah. And explain what that's all about.
Well, there's employee pricing, like you said, what anybody that works at the dealership can buy it for. On any of the 2018 model vehicles that we have left, you can buy it for that. And on some of them, there's as much as 30% off on a Silverado.
You know, we've talked 20% before, and that is an amazing savings. And then every now and then you sneak in 25, but now you're talking
30. That
30%.
makes a significant difference.
And you know, and how we talked earlier about things that were going on exclusively at Karl Chevrolet, that 30% number that we're talking about, that's at Karl Chevrolet only. That's our deal.
See that? Another reason to go to one of the two locations of Karl Chevrolet in Ankeny or in Stuart. But you also, and here's one that is really hard to believe, because one of the hottest vehicles in the country, bar none, is the Blazer.
Yes.
And when you have a vehicle that is this hot, you don't need to do anything because people are going to be knocking your door down to get these things. But General Motors decided that they're going to do something, and then Karl Chevrolet says, yeah, we're going to do even more. Explain what that's all about.
Well, on the Blazer, you get $2,000. And like you said, you don't have to incentivize that vehicle to sell. It's new, it's exciting, and it's selling on its own.
And it's way cool, too.
It is. And then if you want to lease it, there's a $1,000 lease incentive that you get.
That is amazing.
So you get the incentives in addition to the employee pricing.
No, on the Blazer, you don't get employee pricing on that. That's only on the 2018 model.
Okay.
And I'm glad you brought that up, so there's no
confusion for that. Yeah, great. Okay,
Right.
but again, we're talking $2,000 off the hottest vehicle in the country.
Exactly.
No question about it.
And as hot as it is, and as new as it is to the market, that's almost unheard of.
All right, now how many do you have? Because that's going to be the next thing. People will say, well, they're really hot vehicles. Do you guys have any in stock?
I would say on the ground right now, I probably got about 40 of them sitting there.
40?
That's a nice selection.
I thought you were going to say 4 when you first started saying that. 40 of them.
Yeah.
Coolest color that's out there right now.
Well, I don't know.
They're all. It just depends on the.
You know, if you talk about the white's really neat. The red, there's a really, really cool blue.
I was going to hope you were going to say blue, really. Okay.
Yeah, and it's whatever your taste is, you put it on that car and it looks good.
All right, that is really neat. Now, speaking of looking good, another vehicle that looks really good, especially when you have even more incentives tied to it, happens to be the Traverse.
I thought this one was the bigger seller than the Blazer, but because it's
it is. It sells really good because it fits for a lot of people. The Traverse.
Everyone I know drives one.
Yeah, you know, anybody with a family and you know, into sports and things like that, and you need to haul people, the Traverse is a lot of times the answer.
And you have some big savings and incentives on that one too. Tell us about those.
Yeah, we do. You can get $2,750 worth of incentives on, again, an awful good selling vehicle. But then on top of that, here's another thing that is exclusive for Carl Chevrolet, or from Carl Chevrolet, I should say. If you trade in a Traverse or a GMC Acadia, which is the similar vehicle,
Okay.
on a new Traverse, you get another $1,000 incentive.
All right. Now, what about the fact that Memorial Day is coming up this weekend too? Can you help us out with the Traverse for Memorial Day
Yes,
weekend too?
absolutely.
Okay. So again, it just added an additional Memorial Day incentive of that same amount too.
Right. And what we're looking for there is we want a Traverse or an Acadia type trade-in. Our inventory is a little bit low on those, and they're hot sellers, so we're trying to incentivize some people to trade some of those because we do really need them.
All right. A couple of other vehicles we want to make sure we touch on that are really popular: Tahoes and Suburbans, Michelle. And you have financing available for those, which there's no way in the world you can beat this financing.
No, zero.
Doesn't get any
Zero.
better than 0%,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and when you're talking
for sure.
that price of a vehicle, to get 0%, and they'll extend that out to 72 months.
72 months.
Yeah.
With no interest. Why wouldn't you do something like that?
Yeah, because every payment you make is just paying it down, and you're doing it for free.
Again, it's a no-brainer,
Yeah.
as some people like to say. So again, take advantage of that. And you also have the certified pre-owned vehicles, your 5-star certified pre-owned vehicles. Those are hot sellers too.
They are, and like we have talked in the past, the quality is second to none. Carl has set the standards, and he won't let us put a vehicle out there unless it passes all his standards.
Right, and of course the flagship location at Exit 90 in Ankeny at The Rock. Everybody knows about that place. It's a city within itself.
Right.
You go out there and see a bunch of theirs. But the biggest one, the biggest talk in the state of Iowa happens to be what is going on over in Stewart, because you guys have really taken that facility and turned it into a show place. And I was shocked to hear how big of a show place it is. Just recently, tell everybody how much land mass is over in the Stewart location.
20 acres.
20 acres. I had no idea.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dealership.
They've got their own city going there
They
also.
own too, yeah.
And one of the trademark things over in Ankeny is how you give directions to go to Carl Chevrolet in
At
Ankeny.
The Rock.
At The Rock. Now, what about in Stewart?
It's the same deal.
You have a rock?
There's a rock.
We do have a rock.
Just a little smaller, because Stewart's a little smaller city,
Yeah, and it's still really cool, and it's still at the Rock there.
I know we're talking about the 2018 and the 2019 models and all of these incentives, but when do the 2020 models start to show up? Because Jackie was talking this morning in the
Yeah.
news about the new technology with, you're not going to be able
the
to put it
seat
in
belts,
gear
yeah.
until the seat belts and
Right.
stuff.
They'll be coming. We're going to be getting some 2020 model Silverado 3/4 tons here pretty soon, probably
Okay.
within the next couple months. And then, shortly after that, they'll be rolling in.
That is really neat. All right, so 2 different locations for Carl Chevrolet. Again, if you're a military person, if you're a spouse of military personnel, or living in the same household of military personnel, you have the incentives that
Fabulous
they're not going to
deals.
want to miss. Now, how long are those incentives lasting?
Through the end of the month.
Through the end of the month. So please take advantage of those. Take advantage of all the other incentives. And also, if you're traveling up to the Ankeny area today to Carl Chevrolet, Michelle, one thing you want to make sure you do is you stop in, because I heard somebody's birthday is today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Brett's
Happy
birthday today.
birthday to you. Hey, look at that. Don't fall.
Look, Jackie's even singing for you.
Happy
Oh,
birthday, dear Brett. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Pretend to blow
We
up.
have some pictures here too for you, Brett. So happy birthday to you. Take a look at this. This is one of his celebration moments, one of his bazillion wins in the Truck Series. Great job out of you. Oh, that lady looks familiar, doesn't
Yes,
she?
she does.
Yeah, she really does. But again, happy birthday to Brett Moyer, and happy birthday from your entire family and everybody, the whole family here
I didn't see this
at
one.
Iowa Live.
Little
So-
sweet treat to start your day
Yeah.
off.
If you are in Ankeny, folks, go see Brett and wish him happy birthday, okay?
And I'll help you on a deal.
And
There you go, even
you
better.
butter him up.
The perfect
Butter 'em up.
present right there.
All right, folks.
Thank you.
Check them out.
Enjoy your
Carl
day.
Chevrolet in Ankeny and in Stewart. We'll be right